All right, attempt number 2. Hang tight. I'm going to go ahead and get my description updated again. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I don't know why this happens. Sometimes YouTube gives me a run for my money. I don't know what the deal is, but we will keep crafting. Hang tight for me 1 second and I will get back into the good stuff. Hey Roberta, hey Beth, hey Stacy, hey Anna, hey Belinda, hey Heidi and Dawn, all my friends. I hope that everyone that was there got the message and that they're able to hop over and join us again. I feel so bad when that happens. I don't know why it does. Okay. I look okay so far, but let me make sure my quality is like really bad on the playback. So let me change it. Oh, good. YouTube gave you a notification. Okay, I changed my my settings so that it is not on the crappy resolution. So hopefully we'll be okay. All right, so what I was trying to say is that this is the cover sheet, like the protective cover for my gel plate. So it just goes right on top and you can see that it is like super grungy and nasty. Roberta suggested spritzing this piece with water and then trying to pull a print off of it. I've never tried that before, so I think, heck yeah, we're gonna go for it. So in the previous part of this, for those who weren't here, we were just doing some gel plate printing, and we'll just keep on going with this. So I'm going to go ahead and spritz it with water. I do think I'm going to use a different paper for this, just because the stuff I normally use, it just doesn't take water very well. So I'm just going to use a regular piece of my cardstock and see what happens. All right, here we go. Ah, okay, so it's a cool watercolor wash, but I think it's been dried on too long, so at least for now, nothing came up this time. We got a little bit of yellow in there, but we're gonna keep trying and see what we can come up with. All right, I've got a couple more sheets here. Okay, good. I'm glad that the picture is good. The quality's good. More yellow. Where's this yellow coming from? Because like I guess there's a little bit here, but I didn't really even see any. Okay. All right. Here's what if? I wonder if I try to get some of my Brayer stuff off on it. Maybe it will kind of pick up some of that older paint. I don't know. Yeah, I never even thought to try that. So we'll see. It looks like it would be such a cool print if we could pull it off. We're getting something. So adding just that little bit of paint actually helped. Oh, separating from a different color. That's interesting. I didn't think of that. Okay, so why don't we try, just like we would if we wanted to get this, Lord have mercy, if we wanted to get this same background on the gel plate, let's just try to spread like a thin layer of white over top and see, Lord, so much for thin layer. I'm really not good at the like regulation of paint. Oh no. Well, I'm glad that you made it back. Sorry it was a pain. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I thought we were kind of over those issues because we hadn't had that happen in a while. But you see, before there was like 20 some people in, 22 or something, I think, and now there's 6. So not everybody got the memo, or else not everybody could get back in, which is a bummer. But oh well. I appreciate all of you that are here. Oh man. All right, let me really quick try to pull another one, because maybe just because the paint was thick. Hey, Dee. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen you in ages. Oh, someone else is live? Who's live? Yeah, it's not really working. I don't really know what to do about that, but it's not really doing a whole lot. I don't know. Now I'm going to have to like clean this because it's bothering me that it's so dirty. I don't care about the gel plate being dirty, but this cover being like this is, man. Oh well. It is what it is, right? All right, so let's move this out of the way and keep on keeping on with our... Wait, that was supposed to be a quiet fall. You guys crack me up. I think this is amazing. Like, this is a crazy cool amount of grunge and weirdness going on with all these different colors and patterns. I'm obsessed. Oh, my boo is live. Is that Christopher, Lisa? All right, so on some of these that didn't really transfer very much, I will just go ahead and try to work in some more printing. What color do I... Oh, I forgot. I do have additional paints. I forgot about these ones. I was only using my larger paints before, or my smaller paints. You're gonna be his first girlfriend, Lord have mercy. This night keeps getting weirder and weirder. Anyway, so I need to find a place to put this daggone brayer. What have your fingers been drinking? I can't with you guys. I can't. All right, so I think I'm going to throw in some lime green because why the heck not, right? Because I think the lime green is going to look really cool with all this weird color we got going on down here. I actually think I like that for all of this. That's probably, again, way too much paint because I never know when to stop. I love it. This color makes me happy. It's so bright. Lord have mercy, it's so bright. All right. Woo! Too much coffee. I liked the stamp set, but that was pretty much it. What was he revealing something? I have not been keeping up, unfortunately. I want to dress my daughter in that color. Oh, you used to dress your daughter in that color. It's a good color. It makes me happy. Oh yeah. I'm excited to see. I hope this like actually pulls and oh, it's mostly green. Okay, that's okay. Because there wasn't really anything on this print anyway. Let's see if when we pull it again, if we get some of that grunge. Oh, Simon says stamp. I missed that. Oh, can I say I'm not inspired? Oh, I missed that. Totally missed that. I haven't even seen it. I don't know what it looks like. Sorry. Whoa, that one's kind of crazy. So you're starting to see some of that purple in there. Oh, Dee, that's awesome. Okay, so just for giggles, I don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and add, how do I want to do this? Like this. I'm just gonna like add random bits of this green. Oops, this way I think. Because why not? It kind of looks like tape. I think it's cool. Don't judge me, you guys. Wait, which side is this? Okay, this one. I think it's neat. It's random and kind of unexpected, but it's cool. She needs a comment narrator. Usually I do pretty good, but some nights I get distracted. Like this especially is, I feel like it's a little more in like attention intensive. Like I just feel like when I'm doing gel plate printing, it just sometimes is really hard to like try to keep up with what I'm doing and keep up with the comments. A lot of times with card making and stuff, I don't really have as much of a problem. But I think this has more of a time limit because you have to be quick and try to get all of the stuff done before you run out of time, before the paint dries. So then I'm, you know, worried about missing my opportunity to pull a print. That's basically what it boils down to. Oh yeah, give this video a big thumbs up if you're watching and you like it. And in the replay too. Oh, I really do like that. I like that little bit of color that the green is giving. It goes really well with these colors. For sure. I promise no cursing. How would I do that though? How would I even let somebody moderate or narrate my comments for me? How would that work? Do other people have that on their streams? I've never heard of that, so that is new to me. I don't know. Your fingers are doing all sorts of crazy things today. Can you have a guest? I have no idea. Look, I don't know how any of this stuff works, if we're being totally honest. I know nothing. I just log on and I press the go live button and that's pretty much that. I know none of the things. YouTubers need talking software that reads the comments and you can voice text your reply. Huh. That would be crazy. All right, I have no idea what's going to happen with this. This is extremely thin, but this is probably what it should look like. You guys, this is probably the amount of paint that I should have on a normal basis, and I never do because I'm crazy. All right. No, I don't want to do it on the green one. Let's see. Let me pick one before I run out of time. Hold on. All right, why not? Here we go. She-ism. Yeah, let me know. I don't know how that would even work. I don't know if other people do that. Oh my. Well, that turned out real weird. That was not what I was expecting. All right, let's see what happens over here. Oh, that's the reason I follow you. Oh. Hey, Linda. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. I mean, I feel like it's been forever. Now we've got some like strawberry lemonade or like kiwi something going on. I don't know. We're doing all sorts of crazy stuff over here, you guys. I don't even know what's going on. But we're having fun and that's what matters, right? Right. Okay, so I think what I want to do is add in, I want to put some more black numbers. So I'm going to grab the black and I'm going to try to use much less this time than I did before. Come on. See, the problem is nothing comes out and then all of a sudden it like squirts all over the place and I'm like, whoops. Oh boy. All right, here we go. I'm experimenting with using less paint now than before. So we will see what happens. theoretically, it's going to be less crazy. I don't know. All right, so now this time, I had it like this before, where the numbers were forward. So I'm going to flip it over so that the numbers are not backwards when we go to pull our print. Yes. You need to send me some of those ink press papers. Oh, yeah, you can get them on Amazon. I'll send you the link. They're super cheap. Are you talking about this? The paper that I use? It's super, super cheap. I can send you the link. I should have put it in my description, but I forgot. Yeah, well, that didn't work. Did it? I don't know. I can't tell. Let's try it up here. I can't see the numbers. Okay, so I have my idea already for which one. Ooh, yeah. For which one I'm going to. Oh, you mean like the actual backgrounds. But I use them for stuff, you know. Sometimes. I do have a lot of them, though. We were just talking earlier about how I might be able to turn my my backgrounds into, oh, I love that. Look how subtle it is, but it's so perfect. This is an amazing, okay, this, I need to turn this into a tag. This is so cool. Love that, like a lot. Oh, hey, Bob. Yeah, I really, really like that. That's super cool. This just gives me like a Tim Holtz vibe. It just makes me think of Tim Holtz. Yes. Okay, this is so cool. I really like this. What am I even going to do with it? I'm not going to be able to cover it. I just need to try to turn it into a tag, and that's that. Or multiple tags. I probably could do more than one. Okay. Yes. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to peel this one off, and then now you can see that we've got this crazy background here, right? What we are going to do, I need to find a place to put this stencil down. What we're going to do is I am going to put this crazy printed background on this one and see where it takes me. I'm worried. I'm going to do just like a mist of water, not anything crazy, up higher away from it so that it's not some like really close to it. It won't give so much water. Here we go. Do that green and bright purple sometime. Oh yeah, so what I was saying is that we were talking about earlier is that I might be able to like scan my digital prints and then use them for like as a digital image. Now the only thing is I couldn't do that. Oh my gosh, this one is so cool, you guys. I couldn't do that with these stencils. I can't sell them because this is somebody else's stencil. Look how freaking cool that is. You guys, I am obsessed. This might be the coolest one I've ever made because this looks like a number. It looks like a 1 or a 7 or something. This is so cool. I am like 100% obsessed with this. Like, that is really cool. I love this number background or stencil, whatever. It is so cool. Oh, Justin Crafts, yes. Well, if you live near Florida or in Florida, I will be in Florida in December, and I live in Virginia. I don't know where all of you guys live. I know some of you do live in Florida, and some of you live in the Midwest. Yeah, I know, but because I'm using their images, I can't sell it as a digital file. I could sell my finished project, like my actual project, but I couldn't sell as a digital file because I didn't create this stencil. If it didn't have the stencil, then I could use it. Linda said it right. I love you guys. I'm so excited about this. This is really cool. I'm like obsessed with this. I don't know what in the heck I'm going to try to use it for, but I don't know. I'm going to use it for something. I mean, this would also be a really cool one for a school scrapbook layout for my boys. It's really neat. I like it a lot. All right, so I've done that one. I'm going to go ahead and do another spritz nice and high up, and then just lay this one right on top. Oh, a birthday card. Yeah, that would be cool too. Oh, Columbus. That's where all the good stuff is. I feel like all the really cool retreats. Wow, that did not really, nothing really happened. I thought something was going to happen and it did not. Hold on. It wasn't wet enough, I guess. Let's see what happens this time. Not much. Weird. Weird. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see. But Mississippi. Is it Miss? No, it's Missouri. Is it? That's Missouri. Is that right? MS? Is that Missouri? Or is that MO? MO is Missouri. MS is Mississippi. You guys, I need to go back to school. Oh, speak of the devil, Simon's in school. Simon can keep me straight. Yes, I do. I use regular acrylic paint. Yep. Okay. Live in Virginia near DC. Yeah, Anna, we're not that far from each other, so we need to figure out something at some point. Because we really don't, I mean, I know it's a couple hours, but it's not that far. I can't help with state letters. Darn. This not going well. I don't know. I guess I just have to use paint. I was hoping I could just spritz it with the water and it would be fine, but I think I do need to use the paint because it's not really working. Keep her straight. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. All right, I think that this hot pink is going to look super cute with the black letters, so I'm adding that in. So Simon, we have just been doing all the gel plate prints. No one's ever going to want to see a gel plate print again, ever, after this video. But we're having fun, and that's what's important, right? These are some of my favorite videos, is when there's not really an agenda and I can just be creative and chat with all of you guys that are watching. It's like my favorite. All right, let's go ahead and pull a new print on this one. And then we can show Simon what we've been working on. Oh boy, smearing paint everywhere. Leave it to me. Oh my gosh, see, look, now we have to stencil on this one because I put too much paint on it. Ugh, I'm the worst. I never know when too much is too much. We're gonna want to make them ourselves now. Hey, Janet. Yeah, that's the thing about gel plate printing is it's really addicting. Like, it really, really is. All right, well, we got some numbers this time. I really like this. These are some of my favorite prints, are when it's like really faded and grungy sort of looking, like antique-y almost. I really like those ones. I never know what to do with them, but they're good for art journal pages though, so that's cool. Okay, so let's take a second. I'm gonna let that dry for a minute and see what we can do with it. Oh my gosh, yours is clear? Lord have mercy. Mine is, obviously, it's not. But you clean yours, Simon, every time you use it? I don't think I've ever cleaned mine. Like, not once. Okay, so literally we just made this one. And we just made this one. So we're on a pink kick. Oh my gosh, he cleans it every time. You guys. Yeah, I don't think I've ever cleaned mine. Okay, so then we just made this one, which I am like totally obsessed with. I really like this. I give a speech during classes about cleaning. It's a good thing I didn't come to that workshop after all, Simon, because you would have had a heart attack. This one is still in progress because we keep trying to put stuff on it and it's just not working. I don't know what's going on, but it's still cool. It's grungy. Yeah. Then we've got some more kind of like antique, not antique, I don't know, weathered, distressed. I'm not sure what the best word for that is, but this style always reminds me of Monet, like water lilies. It not that mine is like a work of art or anything, but I think it's just the like swipey sort of style. It just always reminds me of it. So I really like that one. Then there's this crazy one, which still needs some work. So we'll keep trying to add layers to the ones that we're not quite happy with. It's still really cool though. It's got some potential for sure. So we did that one. And then this might be my favorite one I've ever made just because I've never done anything like this one before. And I really, really like the way that it turned out. I think it's so super cool. And this was just me experimenting with like using up the strips like this on the side. I really, really like how that turned out. Beth says mine's somewhere between Simon's and Jess's. Do I need to send you some cleaning supplies? Hey, if you come out with your own cleaning supplies, then I would totally get those. We've got a couple that are not really prints at all. This one looks kind of like a watercolor wash. This one basically has nothing on it. And then this one has a little bit of that grunginess on it. But this is when we were trying to pull a print off of the cover sheet. I need a cleaning elf. Yes, I do. That would be amazing. Then we also have this one, which we were just kind of pulling off as random prints from other stuff. So we were kind of just picking up the excess. I love the one on the left, unintentional brayer print. This one, this crazy one, that's crazy. And when we also have this, I really like the brayer roll-off sheets or whatever. I think they're cool. Ooh, Lord, throwing paper towels everywhere. Yeah, I really like them. I think they're really neat. Yeah. I like this one. I think it's really cool. Astrological. That sounds fancy. Okay, so this one I decided, actually, I am going to go ahead and cut. I can't get too crazy because I don't want to. All right, let's see. 3. Ooh, how big is this? This is 6 inches. All right, I'm going to cut this in half so that I can use it for 2 cards. And I'm going to use this as a Halloween card. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to do a slimline card of Halloween. Oh, good night, Simon. Have fun reading. I love to read, so I can't even say that like it's a bad thing. Reading is my jam. You'll be done with school before you know it, and then you'll have all the crafty time. Then we did this one, which has like greens and purples and pinks. Really love that. This random black stripe in the background, so we can either cut it apart or leave it like that, and it'll be cool. This one I think I'm not really done with. I want to do something else with it. I just don't know what yet. But it's cool. The numbers are backwards because we didn't realize, mostly I didn't realize, that it would be reversed. I should have known. Then this one has kind of like the ghosted sort of effect with the numbers. And then we've got some dark black accents. I really like this one. And then this one, I like this one too, which is totally, it's weird, but I like it. I don't know what it needs, but it'll need something and it'll be really cool. And then I actually really like this one too. We've made a lot of prints, you guys. Like a lot. I like this one a lot too. It's so pretty. Yeah, I really like that one. And then this one that is still drying. It's a lot better than it was, but I think that I really may scan this, like Tiffany was saying. I think this would make a really, really cool background paper. Like, I don't even know. It's so pretty. Yes, Simon is in high school. Yeah, he's 17. Yep. Janet, they are on this paper called Pacon. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but I say Pacon True Ray paper. And it's like a construction paper. And I don't have it in my list down below, but I am going to update it after we're done because I forgot to put it on there. But it's a really nice paper. It's like, it's heavier than like printer paper, but it's not as thick as cardstock because you really don't need it to be as thick as cardstock. And I really, really like the weight. It's just like a construction paper. I mean, it's a little thinner than like normal construction paper that you would get at an elementary school. But anyway, I really, really like this one. Love it. Yeah, so like if I could make my own background or like my own butterfly image or something, then I could like put the butterflies on there. I think what I'll probably do is scan it first and then think about adding stuff, because then that way if I don't like what I end up with, I still have the original one. So I think I'll do that. Yay! We made a pretty thing. Crafts college. That sounds amazing. I would attend that. That sounds really, really cool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try to pull something. Maybe I can pick up a little bit of this. Now, here's the thing. The problem that you run into with gel plate printing is that there's never a good place to stop. Whatever you do, there's always something else you can do, and it just never feels like a good stopping point, at least for me. And that can be frustrating because I just want to keep gel plate printing forever. And obviously I can't do that because I have other things that I have to do. Since you teach kindergarten, you'd be the headmistress. You guys crack me up. I really like that. It's got a lot of the grunge. You can barely see the numbers in there. Not much, but you can see it a little bit. Cool. All right. What else are we going to do? Let's see. Orange. Okay, so I think what I want to do, let me revisit some of these other ones that I didn't completely love. I think that one would look really good with some green. So my blue one, I think would look pretty cool with some bright green on it. So we'll do that. But we need to see hold on one second, because I don't want to do the whole thing in green, but I'm thinking oh yes. All right, so I have this giant stencil, which is also Dylusions. She has a lot of really good stencils, you guys. Uh-oh, what happened? Must be crafty, not shifty. Hey, that is the name of, what's her name? I know her. I met her at Creativation. What is her name? She lives overseas, meaning just not in the US. As soon as somebody tells me her name, Laura, yes, Gallimore. I'm like, as soon as somebody says it, I will know, and then I'm going to feel like an idiot because I know who she is, obviously. Ooh, That's crazy. All right, let's add, I think like the crazier they get, it's kind of nice. They look so weird and crazy, but it's actually really cool. Chipboard classrooms. Oh, look, it pulled up some of the purple. That's so cool. Love it. Oh, it's so grungy. It's like graffiti. I love it. All right, that one. Let's see. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go random. Now you have to be careful with this because sometimes like the weird cutoff angle can look a little bizarre. This one I didn't really like want to leave as is, so I think it's cool if some of the pattern is lost a bit. And then that way it kind of pushes part of it to the back. Then you just add a little bit more on top and then it doesn't look so weird that it's all crazy. I have to put my work in on the computer. Oh, bye Dee, see you next time. Die cuts, gel plates, gutter bead scissors. Different subscription. You guys are too much. All right, I'm getting towards the end, I think, of our gel plate printing for today. Just because we've been at it for a while. We've done a lot of really cool prints. And then that way I can focus on, maybe I can turn them into something. That will be cool. That's neat. Okay, like that one. Let's see. We're gonna pull this. These are the ones that didn't really have much on them from when we tried to pull them earlier. So I'm just gonna be kind of pulling random junk off of here. Nothing fancy. Just randomly smacking it down and pulling off whatever comes off. Let's try. Then I can binge watch Charmed some more, you guys. I've been like totally obsessively watching Charmed and it's ridiculous, but it's awesome. It's such a weird show. All right, trying to get some of this gunk off of the ends because it is really building up. Oh, I got a little bit of it off. Let's try this end too. And I don't really care if the print looks super great or not, because again, you can always build and layer, add on more later. Once it dries, then you can kind of see what it needs. And the cool thing too is if you don't like it and you just think like, hey, this is beyond being saved, you can just put white paint down and start over. I want some to look like Tim Holtz. Linda, are you talking about some of the tags? I mean, some of the backgrounds that I'm making? Oh, no, you're talking about the teacher. Okay, she says, I want my teacher to look like the ladies in art impression stamps. Oh, Lord have mercy. I've never given that much thought. What I would want my craft teacher to look like. You guys are too much. Oh, a Glowforge would be really cool. This is like really not coming off. I don't know what's going on here. It's not really happening. Let's see. Might be able to pull something off this. Well, I don't really want to do anything much to it. Maybe this one. This one kind of has not a whole lot going on. Let's see. Let's get, what colors we got? We got gray, we got pink, we got turquoise, we got more pink. We got more turquoise. I haven't done any yellow, and I could regret this. The paint on the ends are very stubborn. You are not lying. They really are. It's because they don't get pulled as much because I'm pulling in the center. If I had a sheet of paper that was larger, it probably wouldn't be such a big deal, because then I would just, you know, pull it and that would be it. And I wouldn't get left with all of this weird residual paint. And yet, here I am, every time, always doing the same thing. Leftover paint. Let's see. Ooh. I think it's fun to just kind of be random sometimes and like have this stuff come in from like weird directions. Ooh, that actually is kind of cool. It's you not thinking about that. I think this is actually really neat. I thought this was going to be super ugly, and I actually kind of really like it. Like, if you just added the numbers over this one would be really cool. Yes, it's plate smushing. That's why I love it so much. Love it. Yeah, I really like this. This is so bizarre and weird, but it's really cool. Yep. All right, so let's see if we can't get some of that to break up a bit. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. My poor paper is like, please stop getting me wet. Oh, well. All right, let's try to pull now that I got kind of the first bit of water off. Ugh, it's kind of starting to come up. My inner toddler. You're not kidding though, man. Hang tight. I'm gonna just blot like a little bit of that up so that it's not too wet when I try. Hopefully it loosened it up a bit though. Looks like yellow glass. Ugh. Simon Wood, you're Harry Potter. Even his name sounds crafty. Ooh, look, some of the yellow did come off. This one's really cool. But look at all that stubborn gunk still sitting there. It's never gonna go away. I'm just gonna be sitting here trying to, I know it might be clean. Some of it is coming off, so I mean, at least there's that. Yeah, look, I'm starting to be able to see the end. Crazy town. All right, let's see. So what I did over there is I got it a little wet. Let's see. Ooh, it is really, it's really starting to move. Simon would be proud. Let's just hope he doesn't instill any requirements for his design team, or else I'll be in trouble. Like on keeping our stuff clean. You guys should see my room. There's stuff everywhere. I really like this print. It's like really bizarre and weird, but it's really cool. I like it. Typewriter stamp for $20. What typewriter stamp? I don't know anything about it. Let's see. All right, I'm going to give this one a break because it's really wet. So I'm going to pull out another print from somewhere and see if we can do anything. A lot of them I don't really want to mess with anymore. All right, let's just do another one of these. Creativity equals messiness. Yeah. And you know, Simon gets messy too. It's just that he is better at cleaning up when he's done than I am. Not me. Me, I I'm like, okay, I'm done. And then I don't want to be, I don't want to be bothered anymore. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to move on and do something else, go relax or whatever. And I don't want to have to think about it anymore. I can't believe that this is not coming up. Like, I've just never had this happen. I don't even know what to do. I don't know how to get it off, you guys. From Honeybee Stamps. I love Honeybee Stamps. I met the owner of Honeybee at Creativation this past year. She is the sweetest thing ever. I really, really like her. She's so nice. All right, I'm hoping that maybe the paint will be heavy enough to lift it off. I don't know, whereas maybe the water is not heavy enough. I have no clue, really. You guys know I just like make up most of what I'm doing as I go along, right? I am like in no way, shape, or form any sort of creative genius. I just like experiment until it hopefully doesn't suck. Yeah, look at that. It's even white. That's crazy. I think I'm gonna have to just clean this. I can't believe I'm even saying that, but I think I'm gonna have to clean it because it's coming off white. So it's almost like the gel plate doesn't exist there in that little area. Too many scam companies. I'm broke all the time. Oh no. Yeah, I am going again this year. Yep, I will be there, and I will actually be doing some social media work for the Hedgehog Hollow while I'm there. And then, what else? I will be, what am I doing? I don't know. I think I might have some projects on display, depending. So I might get to see my samples on display. Ooh, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm so excited this year because it's a little different for me. Because last year I really didn't know anyone. I only knew like a very small handful of people. Look at that, you guys. Like, what? It's just like rubbing off the paint. I think this breaks my heart, but I think it's just too caked. Like, ugh. I don't even know. Hold on, I missed. My husband is like Simon. I'm a little bit messy crafter. I really like what I hear she does with her profit. Are we talking about Melissa from Honeybee Stamps? I don't really know anything about what she does with her profit. But yeah, so last year, oh my heart. It's paint, Heidi. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why it is not coming off. Normally, you know, you have the gunk or whatever, but I guess maybe it just got too thick and it's just not coming off. So, unfortunately, I'm having to clean it. And I just said, I don't think I've ever cleaned it, which is probably part of the problem. So Creativation is not open to the public, so that is where it differs from other scrap and stamp expos and things like that. Creativation is actually meant to be a place for buyers to go, so stores like Simon Says Stamp, scrapbook.com, all those. It's a place for them to go, see what the companies are releasing, and decide what to purchase. But it has also become heavily populated by bloggers and digital content creators who are documenting all of that and sharing all of the like the new products and the new releases and the classes, and it's a place you can go to learn and develop your business and all of that. There's courses that you can take, which is really cool. I'm gonna grab a baby wipe and see if maybe that helps, because I've used that before. Here we go. Test a spot with Goo Gone. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to try a baby wipe because I've used baby wipe on one of my other ones, and I think that did work. I mean, it's certainly gentler than the paper towel, so at least there's that. I can't believe that it was so gunked up that it just wouldn't print. I don't know, some of it I can't get off. I may have to just take and run it under the water. Oh, that's awesome. I love Michelle from Pink and Maine. She is so sweet. I met her at Creativation also. Man, I've just met the coolest people. But what I was saying earlier is that Creativation is really cool this year for me because last year I didn't really know anyone. I knew Marie, who was she was the design team coordinator for Brutus Monroe. So I knew her from online, and then I knew Lauren Lovato, who is on the Brutus Monroe team as well. And so since I was on the Brutus Monroe team at the time, you know, we were talking a lot about it, and we decided we were going to meet up and try to do kind of like some of the same classes, and we had such a blast. But they were really the only people I knew. I didn't know anybody. And so this year it's going to be different because I've made a lot more crafty friends over the year, and I'm working with more and different companies now than I was last year. And I've just grown like my channel and whatever since I started, which I think is really cool. And I think it's just going to be totally different. I think it's going to be a lot more fun for me just personally than it was last year. I had a blast last year, but I think this year is going to be even more exciting. Yes, I met Catherine Pooler also. Yeah, Roberta, that's actually where I met Corin for the first time. I met her like through online and whatnot, but I had never met her in person, and now she and I are friends, and we're doing our like girls trip this December, which I think is really fun. But yeah, we met in person. It was really cool. I had a blast. So Lisa, the what part are you saying is wrong? That it's not open to the public, or what? Because you can't buy anything. You can't purchase anything on the show floor. The only people who purchase stuff that's like companies who are buying like thousands and thousands of dollars of stuff for their stores. So it's not like for you or I to go and purchase anything. And in order to get in, you do have to have a business, or you have to like if there's different kinds of badges that you can get. So like some people are designers, some people are digital content creators. That's what I am. Some people are exhibitors, like if you have a booth. Some people are retailers if they're trying to find stuff to purchase, like Michael's is there. Representative buyers from Michael's and Joanne and all that, they go. So they're there to see what the new trends are, what they're going to carry, what new Tim Holtz products they're going to stock in their stores. It's all part of Creativation. They go, it's their time once a year where they can go and check the new stuff out. So that's really cool. But like for me, in order for me to go, I had to be like, in order to qualify as a digital content creator, I had to send them my stats from my online presence and show them that I work with companies. So like I had to show where my work was on companies' websites or blogs, and that also I had to show where I was posting on behalf of companies. So basically like, like that I was writing on their blog on their behalf. So I had to show that, and I had to have at least 10,000 views a month. So I had to send proof over through a screenshots and all that I had enough basically that I had enough viewers to constitute me being there, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so it's crazy. It was so nuts. It was so fun. I had a blast. But it's not for everybody. I mean, some people would be like, okay, great, I'm here now. Let me just go home. Like some people aren't as like, or don't find it as rewarding, I guess is what I mean. I don't know. I feel like it was really fun because I liked meeting my crafty friends. You know, I got to meet Jennifer McGuire and Christina Werner and Kathy Rakusin and Gina Kay and Simon I met for the first time there. You know, it's really cool. I know this is not fun for you guys. I am so sorry. I'm just like sitting here cleaning my gel plate. This is not fun for you, and I apologize. I should have probably just said, okay, let me just let me just let you guys go, and then I'll clean this on my own time. But you know, we're chatting too, so at least there's that. Sorry about my whatever. And oh, look how clear it is. Can you even believe it? Did you even know there was still a gel plate under there? I had doubts. But you do want to be careful when you're cleaning your gel plate, you guys, to not use anything sharp or scrapey or, I don't know, anything like that, because it will leave defects in your gel plate, and every single print you do, every print you pull, will have that mark in it. So do just be careful not to use anything sharp. Oh. Lord have mercy. Take a picture and send it to Simon. Somebody screenshot it quick. It'll never look like this again. Just tell him whoever sends it, just tell him he guilted me into cleaning it. He didn't, I promise. Okay, so I have to tell you guys that I am yes, fingernail scraping can leave a mark. So you have to be careful not to, like I might have left some mark. I don't know. I can always flip it over if I did. But I'm trying to leave a barrier in between so that, yeah, it's annoying, right, Anna? Like, this is awful. And it wouldn't be so bad if I actually cleaned it every time I used it. But I am trying to leave kind of like a barrier so it's not just my nail one time. It is, or, you know, like under one layer of the cloth, the baby wipe, whatever. It's like kind of a bundle of it so that I'm not scraping the gel plate. I hope that makes sense. No, Heidi, I have used the masking fluid, but I do not use it on a regular basis. And the reason is because when I tried to use it that one time, it was an epic fail. And then I just haven't, I haven't gone back to try it again. I need to, but I just haven't. All right, this is as much as I'm doing. This stuff should pull off on its own. I'm going to get this one little section here. That looks a little bit caked on. And then we're going to try to pull a print and make sure that it's working okay, because this is nuts. All right, I'm going to scrape all this, hopefully get all the gunk off. Lord have mercy. There is a little bit caked up on the sides over here too. Sheesh. My desk is a disaster area right now. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, Lisa, you'll get there. Over here. Not a fan. Was fun for visit. I'm just trying to catch up on the comments. Sorry, you guys. Wanted to see if I could use it over heat embossing. I don't know. I've never tried that. Oh, thanks. You could just tag him. You don't have to send it to me. You could just send it if you want to. You could probably send it to him. I mean, not him on like not on his Facebook, but like post it in Stamp Junkies or something and then tag him. I bet he'll get a kick out of it. That's what you should do. You should post it in Stamp Junkies and then tag him. I think it would be funny. Maybe by the water, because it was soaked by the layers of paint. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try to pull this off now and see what happens. Let's do some fun purple. I can't figure it out. Thought the shipping would be crazy. All right. I'm going to try not to really go out to the edge mostly. I'm going to try to keep it kind of, I don't know, depends on how much paint I have, I guess. Because, surprise, I put too much paint. Oh, what are you guys going to do with me? All right, going back to the edge. But this side I won't. This side I'll leave alone. All right, here we go. I'm going to make sure the end is there. Okay, moment of truth. Yep, this is more normal left behinds. This is definitely more normal. All right, so we've got the purple. Let's go ahead and add in a little bit of the blue. I don't think they ship. Who are we talking about? I missed something. Oh, that's really cool. I think I might try to leave it and not. That's really cool. All right, let me try this. I don't know why, but I really like the way that that looks. Stamp Junkies. I'm confused. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, thanks, Linda. I'll see you later. Ooh. Yes. Okay, so this is definitely more normal of like getting the different layers. Oh, Copics. Okay. Getting the different layers of stuff. And it just looks really cool. Let's see how we're doing, because we did get a little bit of buildup over here. So I want to kind of try to pick that up. Why don't we try, let's see, let's do a little bit of pink. Something lighter. I'm going to try to use less paint, but you guys know how that goes for me. Not always so good. And then I'm going to try to put my page a little bit up here so that I don't end up with the same strip thing going on. However, I pulled my last pre-cut piece of paper, so hold on one second. All right, I'm going to start with this one because that's where they're made. No, my Hobby Lobby didn't have any as far as I know. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes. Look at it. And look how it took so much off of the plate. Yes. Yeah, I was really bummed that I missed out on that. My Hobby Lobby just didn't, or at least I called, but it's like a 40-minute drive for me. So that was not really happening. Oh no, you got kicked out. Yeah, that's not really showing up much. All right, let's do something light. Let's do one of the nice pinks or purple. Well, maybe not. Let's do, maybe I'll just do the other green and see what happens. The least expensive, hold on. Stamp Junkies is in Facebook. Yeah. Yep. It's a group on Facebook. It's got like 30,000 some members. I've got one near work and heard on Stamp Junkies. Yeah, like everyone was posting on Stamp Junkies about how the Copics were all on sale, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. So I called because I was like, well, I don't want to go because half the time my Hobby Lobby takes like a million years to mark stuff down, even when they do have things. They're always way slower than everyone else. And I don't know what's up with that, but YouTube is doing crazy things. Oh no. I don't know what's going on. I mean, obviously we had those issues earlier. Yes. Yep. See how it's like getting clean? Oh my gosh. My gel plate looks so sad to me. This looks like depressing. Yeah. Like this, my gel plate hasn't been this empty looking since I got it, I think. And I kind of just vowed that I wasn't going to clean it. Oh, Hobby Lobby's going to have their own markers. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I missed that part of all the hubbub. Yeah, but so my Hobby Lobby, at least as far as they told me, never had any, which was a huge bummer. Because I would have really liked to have gotten some. Oh my gosh, it was fast forwarding on its own. Yeah, YouTube is crazy sometimes. I don't know why it doesn't work sometimes, and sometimes it does. It's all very strange. All right, there's like some trapped water under here, so I am just gonna dry that off. I don't want any like mold or anything growing under there. And that's just water that came off of the, like when I was spraying this with water, it just kind of seeped underneath. So you can always just lift it up off the backer. You do want to be mindful when you do this though, because when you lift it up, it will leave air bubbles. So just kind of pay attention to that and see if you can see any air bubbles. Yeah. I can't believe, yeah, see I can see the air bubbles in here on this side. Those will show up in your prints, so just be aware of that if you're checking things out on this side. But yeah, anyway, I can't believe I can see through it. What in the world? Oh no, you guys are buffering? Ugh. Well, I should probably call it quits anyway, now that you guys have just been sitting here watching me clean my gel plate for a million years. That's not super fun. Oh yeah, if someone can someone take a picture, it's not really clean. I can't even really call this clean, but compared to what he saw it as, it's like really clean. That's funny. Yep. Okay. Oh, thanks, Roberta. You can tag me too. Okay, cool. So I am going to call it quits for tonight then. I do have a video coming for you tomorrow on, it's a Simon Hurley video. I'm not finished with my project yet, so that's what I'm going to work on after this, but I'll give you a little sneak peek of what I was working on, and I really like how it's turning out so far. So that's my sneak peek for tomorrow. It's not 100% done, but it's getting there. And then I think I'm going to have some tags to go on with it. So I'm really, really liking that. So that'll be a video for tomorrow. I will have that ready for you guys. And I love you. Oh, have a good night, Beth. Okay, cool. So I will talk to you guys on Monday. I still have lots of comments to get to from the videos from yesterday, so I've been slowly going through those and responding as I can. So if you've left me a comment, I will be replying soon. As always, everything is linked below, hopefully, and then I will go back through and update as I can of the stuff that we used, kind of, that I hadn't planned for. And if you guys are ever shopping through Ranger, I know a lot of what I use tonight is from Ranger. If you're ever shopping directly from Ranger, you can get 20% off your purchase by using my links that are down below and then putting in the code SIM DES20. So it's like Simon Designer 20. And that will get you 20% off your purchase. So if you guys are ever ordering from them, gel plates, Dina Wakley paints, stencils, whatever, oxides, like you can get your distress oxides, distress inks, all that stuff, 20% off all the time. So definitely use that. All right, cool. So I will see you guys later. Pop back in tomorrow and I will talk to you then. Bye guys.